Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? 2 more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have against time. So someone feels as though they're running out of time to make things right with you. It's giving energy of them wanting to rush in. They could come in wanting to reconcile with you, or if the two of you are connecting with each other, they're just wanting the relationship to work. Yeah, they're worried that it might be too late. With wedding being right next to that, they could come in talking about marriage, or they could start talking about wanting to settle down. They see themselves having a future with you. For some of you, they could want to take things to the next level. If this person did start entertaining someone else, they're going to come in choosing you. This person could be depressed, and it mainly has to do with their looks. That's been coming out a lot in the readings. This person is not feeling confident in themselves, especially physically. Okay? They're also intimidated by your beauty, or they're intimidated by your light. There's something about you that stands out. For some of you, it's a particular physical feature. Others of you are just physically attractive. Some of you just have a glow about you where you tend to turn heads even when you're not trying. So yeah, this person could be suffering from depression at the moment. They're not feeling the best about themselves. And like I said, they're intimidated by you. So I feel like because they are intimidated, it has caused them to sabotage the connection in the past. For some of you, this person has been suffering from depression for quite some time. It's giving ugly duckling type of energy. I don't know if someone made this person feel like they were not attractive growing up, or like they were not good enough. For a few of you, it stems from another relationship where someone made fun of their physical appearance. They could have even been picked on when they were younger. But yeah, when they think about the future, they see you in it. At the top of the deck, we have old school. So they do have a bit of an outdated way of thinking, or this is someone who could take a biblical approach when it comes to relationships. I don't know why I keep hearing seen but not heard. If this person is a male, or if they have masculine energy, they could feel as though you're supposed to submit to them, or they could think that they're supposed to have, how can I put this? They feel like they're supposed to have the last say in the relationship. When they do come in, if you are wanting to reconcile with this person, Spirit is encouraging you to take things slow. It's also coming out like they want you to take them seriously as of now. So someone's going to be coming in trying to clean up some of their mistakes. It's coming out as though this person wants to make healthier choices. They could be trying to cut out certain negativity in their life. Okay, they've learned some type of hard lesson. in regards to life in general, and they're starting to shift their perspective. Okay, so it's coming out like this person is trying to raise their vibration, but they may not truly know how to go about doing that. It's coming out like whenever they start feeling bad about themselves, or whenever they start feeling depressed, they start making decisions that end up hurting them in the end. One thing that really draws this person to you is because they feel as though you align with their purpose, okay? They could also feel as though when they were connecting with you, or whenever they are connecting with you, you keep them on the right track. They've learned a lot about themselves just by connecting with you, okay? But see, one of the issues with this person is that they struggle with a closed heart. They're not emotionally available, or they tend to avoid intimacy. They view their emotions as a burden. Wow. And see, they could feel that way because they've gone through some painful love experiences in their life. But they feel like the love that the two of you share is worth fighting for. So even though the relationship has been turbulent or troublesome between the two of you, they feel like it's worth the trouble. So no wonder why they want to come in to try and make things right with you, but they feel like time is not on their side. So there's unfinished business here. I do see that this person is doing some self-reflecting, but they need to learn to open up their heart space. It's not fair for them to take past experiences out on you. It's coming out like they're just afraid of getting hurt. Wow. Give me more. If there has been a breakup between the two of you, the breakup really cost them. Okay? We have wish come true. So they're viewing you as wish fulfillment. At one point in time, you may have even felt as though this person was your wish come true. You could have felt like they were all that you ever wanted. But you started to notice red flags. And for some of you, you noticed those red flags right away. But I feel like you turned a blind eye to them. For some of you, it may have started with little lies, or this person keeping secrets from you. So there may have been a point in time when you started to be a lot more vigilant, or you started taking measures to protect yourself. Even though this person is deeply in love with you, I feel like they're a troubled individual, and so it affects the way that they treat people that they love. Some of you could feel a bit misled by this person, or they could have broken your trust. For others of you, this is someone who may have been unreliable, but they feel as though they just met you at the wrong time. Okay? They're hoping that you'll be patient with them. For some of you, this person is waiting for the right time to approach you. Okay? This could be a twin flame connection for some. They're hoping that the two of you can have a new beginning and get back on the right foot this time around. For some of you, this person is fed up with themselves. It's like they're tired of a certain lifestyle that they've been living, or they feel like they need change. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wants to move. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just want to move and start all over. They feel like they need a fresh new start in order to have a healthy or a fulfilling new beginning. Give me more. Also, there's something about the past full moon that ignited something within this person. Something ignited within them, or something awakened within them. All right, we have forever changed. Wow. So they feel like you transformed them in some way. Okay? But it's in a good way. if they were to apply those changes, and if they were to make changes long term, I feel like they have the potential to evolve in order to meet their full potential. They also feel like you've changed, okay? Like you're a brand new you. Also, there are certain things that you're doing differently that they're noticing. And this time around, you're sticking to it. So there could have been times in the past that you tried to set boundaries, but you would always end up giving in. There could have been times when you tried to make certain changes in your life in order to improve yourself, but you would always end up reverting back to past behaviors. Okay, but there's something about you that's different now. Okay, you have transformed. You're sticking to those changes. Now, I'm not saying that you're doing everything perfectly, but you are putting in the effort to transform, and they can notice that. Some of you used to be a lot more quick to give in the past, but you stand on business now. Give me more. All right, we have hypnotized, and that card came out crossing. So they feel like you're no longer captured or captivated by their love, okay? They could even feel like you're no longer captivated by the love that you have for them. At one point in time, it was really hard for you to resist this person, but you're a lot better when it comes to doing that. For some of you, this person could come in trying to seduce you in some way, but it's not going to work the way that they want it to. They also feel as though they have lost your undivided attention. It's coming out like one of the blockages in this relationship is that it's a bit unrequited, or this person doesn't put in the same energy and effort that they require of you. Some of you could feel like you've been going in circles with this person, like the two of you keep repeating the same cycles. You could feel like they're not making any progress, or the relationship is not making any progress. Some of you could even feel like this person isn't really learning any lessons. It's almost like they want to keep you hypnotized so that you can remain in a repetitive cycle. At the top of the deck, we have spell work. Wow. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for a few of you, one of the reasons why this person comes off is so they haven't learned any lessons. The reason why it seems as though they're not making any progress. One of the reasons why they keep making the same mistakes and repeating the same cycles is because of some type of energy manipulation. It could be that someone cast a spell on this person to keep them stuck. Could be that someone wanted this person to be stuck on them, but it's affecting their love life through stagnancy. Wow. Now, for a small portion of you, this person may have thought about doing some spell work on you, okay? They could even think that you have cast a love spell on them because they feel like they're unable to let you go. Now, of course, I'm not accusing any of you of doing spell work on this person, but they just can't understand why they're unable to let you go. Even if the two of you become distant from one another, you're always in the back of their mind. Give me more. All right, we have twin flame. So for some of you, this is a twin flame. Now, if you know for sure this person is not your twin, then the two of you just share a really intense soul connection. And see, that's one of the reasons why you were so captivated by them at one point. They were really hard for you to resist. I feel like they were able to easily seduce you with words, or just by coming in, giving you undivided attention, even though the attention would be short term. It would be short lived. It's almost like it was kind of a trauma bond type of thing, or you were unknowingly groomed to remain in a cycle of inconsistency and a cycle of toxicity. It's giving makeup to breakup, breakup to makeup type of thing. Almost like you would yearn for their attention at times. There could have been times when you felt like you just couldn't resist them, or you felt like you would never be able to get over them. You would never be able to move on. For some of you, you were completely focused on this particular person. You were not interested in anyone else. You were not keeping your options open. It's like you were captivated at one point. But many of you are open to dating now, or you're no longer open when it comes to dating this particular person. Now, for some of you, if you are single at the moment, you could be open to other options, but at the same time, you have this fear of choosing wrong. Okay. It's also giving energy of this person not wanting you to be open to dating. At the top of the deck, we have unvalued. So they know that they took you for granted. They know that they didn't give you an equal give and take. Some of you definitely did not feel appreciated in the connection. With finality being here, them taking you for granted, or them not valuing what you bring to the table, may have played a role in some of you deciding to leave this person alone permanently. I also feel like them taking certain things or certain people for granted has affected them in numerous aspects of their life. Some of you are done being taken for granted. It's like you're saying goodbye to the old. You're ready for something new. Some of you are not open to giving this person any more chances. I also feel like those of you who did take this person back numerous times, they started to take your forgiveness for granted, okay? They became entitled to it. Getting a new beginning with you, I don't want to say that they started not to value it, but I do feel like because you may have given this person chances, or you may have accepted having a new beginning with them without allowing them to prove themselves, it became something that they didn't really appreciate, okay? It's like they started to just become entitled to having a new beginning with you. Give me more. All right, we have proof. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. This is about needing confirmation. Like I said before, some of you definitely gave this person way more chances than they deserved. If you are wanting to reconcile with this person, you're definitely going to get your chance to do so, but just make sure that you allow them to prove themselves. For some of you, this person could come in exaggerating some type of minor issue. Keep that in mind. I want to say that came out in another reading that I did as of recently. For others of you, this person is needing confirmation in regards to you, so they could be searching for answers. It's coming out like they're doing so online, okay? So they could be researching you. They're trying to see if you are hiding any secrets. They could be wondering if you are making moves in silence. They could even think that you're secretly in love with someone else, and they feel that way because you're not budging. They're viewing you as someone who's not being flexible with them as of now, okay? It's like you're standing your ground. And they want to know why. Okay? Because deep down, they think or they suspect that there's someone else in the picture. But see, that's a part of this person's self-delusion. Now, some of you may have definitely moved on with another person, but I feel like the delusion comes in because this person isn't realizing that one of the reasons why you do have such strong boundaries, and the reason why you have started to pull away from them, is because of their refusal to make permanent changes. And see, the audacity is they're actually stubborn and inflexible. Yeah, I feel like they haven't always been the type to see reality clearly. I feel like they lie to themselves, okay? And they expect you to do the same. At the top of the deck, we have shocking events. So there could be something that happens that's going to be a bit surprising, or it may be unexpected. Some of you are not going to see this coming. It could be that this person approaches you out of nowhere, okay? It could even be that they come toward you with an unpredictable approach. With unrequited being right next to that. Some of you have lost attraction for this person, or you're not putting in the same effort that you used to. And this person is shocked by that. They didn't see it coming, even though it was a long time coming. They feel as though you're acting in an unpredictable manner. And it bothers them. It actually truly bothers them. That's why they think that there's interference. But see, what they have to realize is that you're choosing yourself now, okay? Also, you're not going off of what anyone else thinks, or you're not going off of the influence of anyone else. However you view this person, you view them in that way because you've witnessed it yourself. There are certain things that you're no longer turning a blind eye to. So there's a lot of audacity for them to be surprised. Some of you are like, you made your choice, so stay there. Keep that same energy. Many of you are definitely choosing yourself as of now. And no one could mess the relationship up. How can I put this? When it comes to you, I feel like this person is the only one who could mess things up between the two of you, okay? And what I mean by that is, if you have taken a step back, it's not because of what other people are telling you. It's not because of you being influenced by others. It's because of what they've shown you. No one else could change your point of view in regards to this person except for them. They showed you who they truly are. Give me one more card. But yeah, they're in a bit of a panic. This person is panicking. They feel like they have to hurry up and do something before it's too late. They're wondering if they took too long. For a few of you, this person is on thin ice. We have third party, and it came out in reverse. So for some of you, there could have been a love triangle. If it's not that, I just feel like there's something that interfered in the connection. Could be a person, could be a thing, could be a lifestyle, could be certain behaviors, but there's something that interfered here. For some of you, it could be some of their vices. Could be that this person may have had some toxic addictions, okay? If they did get involved with a third party, though, they're realizing that third party doesn't have anything to offer them, nothing beneficial. Now, also with the card coming out in reverse, That's just confirmation in regards to what I was telling you guys before about no one else interfering in the connection when it comes to you. I just feel like you saw this person for who they truly are. And that is what caused interference in the connection. There's something you felt like you were competing against, or there's something that this person was prioritizing over you. And it got to the point where you started to pour all of the energy that you were pouring into them into yourself. Also, keep in mind that whatever happened in the connection is divine intervention. Okay? So Spirit wants you to trust in the divine plan. You are definitely protected. Okay? If there was third-party interference, whether it was a person or something else, I feel like you were allowed to experience unpleasant feelings with this person because lessons are learned better through pain, but also for you to see this person for who they truly are. For some of you, your spiritual team actually helped you to get out of this, whether it's leaving this person behind, leaving the connection behind, or just feeling stuck, feeling like you couldn't escape the connection. This was some divine intervention, okay? Some of you definitely felt like you were not going to be able to escape your feelings when it comes to this person. You felt trapped at one point. But God. Yeah, your angels were definitely assisting you. And now you don't feel as stuck. Some of you are not interested in this person at all. For others of you, you don't feel stuck the way that you used to. You don't feel like there's no escape. You don't feel like there's no way out. So I feel like you were allowed to go through an unpleasant situation with this person in order for your soul to evolve. In order for you to learn some things about yourself, in order for you to look at yourself in the mirror, in order for you to transform and grow. It was never about them. It was never about them. And you were never trapped. You were never trapped. You were never stuck. You allowed yourself to be in an unpleasant situation. Okay? So take your power back. This person doesn't have the power to make you feel stuck. They don't have the power to make you feel like you can't escape them or escape your feelings for them. Don't give them that much credit. It was you all along. Okay? So take accountability for that. Of course, I'm not saying that you're not, but take accountability for that because this person doesn't have that type of power. It was you all along. Okay? It was your power all along. So for those of you who felt stuck, those of you who truly felt like you would not be able to move on from this person, those of you that felt like you didn't want anybody else, that no one else could compete with this person, those of you who were willing to fight this person's demons even though they were a no-show, you allowed yourself to be in that situation. Okay? And you know it was very unpleasant for you to feel that way, to feel stuck, to feel trapped, to feel like you couldn't escape from it. You may have never even felt that way about anyone else. But that's the power of the mind. Your mind is very powerful. You have to know that. You have to understand your power. So take your power back because it's been you all along. Okay? They don't have that type of power. They don't. It's been you all along. Change your mindset and watch how the things around you change. Wow. So yeah, there's someone who truly wants to come in and fix things with you. They want to clean up the mess that they made. They do want to make some changes. Now, whether they make those changes permanently or not, it's a completely different story. But they feel as though there are certain things about them that have changed. That's how they feel. Okay. Also, if there is a third party involved, they feel like no one else can compete with you. Now, they could come in wanting to take things to the next level with you, or this person could come in wanting to make things work. They feel like you keep them on the right path. They feel as though you align with their purpose. They feel like the two of you were meant to meet, okay? They've learned a lot of unexpected lessons here. A lot of unexpected lessons. They do seem to be suffering from some depression. This person could feel intimidated by your beauty, or they're intimidated because you stand out. Whether you're a male or a female, there's something about you. You just have that glow. You don't have to put in a lot of effort to get people's attention. Some of you literally turn heads, okay? You may not even be aware of it, but when you walk in a room, when you go to a particular establishment, all eyes are on you. And it's because there's something about you that stands out. All of you have very, very unique characteristics about yourself, okay? But you're a beautiful soul inside and out. And I feel like this person is the complete opposite, where they don't feel the best about themselves. And they could also suffer from depression. A few of you may have suffered from depression at some point as well, okay? But I do feel like you've been able to transmute that energy into something beautiful, okay? And if you haven't as of yet, you will. So someone is wanting to make things work with you. They're in love with you, but you don't feel the same way anymore. Now, others of you want to reconcile with this person, or you're wanting the relationship to work, but you don't completely trust them. Regardless, you're no longer at a point where you can't resist this person at all, okay? Now, some of you are still having a bit of an issue when it comes to that. There's something about this person that is really hard for you to resist, okay? It's really hard for you. And that's mainly for those of you where this person is your twin flame, okay? But there's going to be some type of event that takes place where this person comes in choosing you, or they come in focusing on you. However they approach you, it's going to be different for all of you, but it's coming out like they could come in giving you their full undivided attention, or they're going to come in being expressive, taking some type of initiative, but they're going to feel like the energy is unrequited when it comes to you. That's going to shock them. It may even hurt them a little bit. But yeah, you're definitely protected. You're being encouraged to stand in your boundaries, okay? They're also asking you to move in silence. Move in silence. If you were to choose to communicate with this person, you do not have to reveal everything right away. Leave some things up to the imagination. So in other words, if you are in love with them, you don't have to go above and beyond to express how you feel. They're asking you to keep certain things secret. Keep certain things hidden. Move in silence. Don't reveal your hand. Okay? So if they tell you that they love you and you tell them that you love them too, you don't have to go into a whole bunch of details about why you love them and, you know, telling them that you want to spend the rest of your life with them and you don't want anybody else and, you know, they're the love of your... You don't have to do all that, because there will come a time and a place where you can reveal those things. But as of now, keep your hand hidden. Okay? All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.